Last time we done the ID Buzz, we had some people that were concerned that the latching points, which normally you would say is quite true, that they're not as strong as bolting through and putting a spreader plate on. We did do our homework in taking all the plastics out of the vehicle, and we checked how these were designed. I want to show you this. It's not designed like a normal van. Let's just have a little look and I'll show you what the difference is between this and a normal vehicle. So as you can see, normally you'd have your tray that would sit on here, and there's a little compartment underneath this floor where all your power cable and bits and bobs go. We did take everything out. We took the whole lot out to see what was underneath all of this, and there's a few guys on YouTube and whatnot that have done the same. If you look, let's show you, actually we'll show you underneath first. So you've got it's just a flat surface, obviously, because that's where your batteries go. So the whole underneath is battery, which was the problem with putting a spreader plate in, hence why we come up with this tech plate. The difference with an ID Buzz is that you have this bracket which goes all the way over. This is what's giving you that tie down payload, or that high payload of 500 kilo across. So you've got a brace basically which goes across the whole right here from front to back, going straight into which is the rail that runs from front to back. Now this is what we would normally go through when we was putting like a bolt through and then a spreader plate underneath. Obviously we can't do that with this, so and the manufacturer know this as well, so they come up with these ingenious ways of making brackets which then bolt into it, and then you've got this bracket here goes across here, and it's like a big square behind here. The same with this one, it's here, and that's the brace that runs across. So this is a super secure way of mounting the tank in and of itself, let alone with the additional ones that go into the seatbelt rails as additional safety. We wouldn't take the risk, but just with these alone you would find that they're really safe, let alone with that on the front as well. But it's a very unusual way of doing a vehicle, but I suppose with modern technology and the way things are going with batteries, everything that would naturally be lowered down and you wouldn't see unless you got underneath has now been risen up to make room for the batteries to go underneath this. When I first saw these, I thought this area was where the batteries was. I thought that's why the floor was risen so much. That's not the case. They're actually low. They are in this lower compartment here, and then this is cargo area, and then you've got, which is actually just board that runs the whole way along across the back. And when you get under here, there's a odd bumpy surface, which I suppose is why they've ran it straight, so you've got that nice flat loading surface.